protection that you have, the angels that you have, like the ancestors that you have. People have to be nuts to go after you. They have to have like some type of, I'm not going to say the word, but it starts with a D and ends with an H, and then wish, add wish to the end. Like they have that D wish. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't say it on TikTok. How are you? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get started here. We're going to see what message Spirit has for you at this time. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. If you're interested in zodiac signs, do make sure to check my other channel, Starseed.Ziyadd. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. So what is the message for the collective at this time? What do you have, Spirit? We have Watchtower of the West, autumn. So we're in autumn right now. Okay. Cloak. Concealment. Tarot cards. Guidance. And we have spell. Manifestation. Two more, Spirit, and then I'll go to another deck. Pentacle, respect. And we have Earth here, grounding. Staff, stability. Someone's spell work has backfired on them. You know what this cloak reminds me of? If you ever seen Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, remember Voldemort when he was in the Forbidden Forest and he was cloaked like that and he was having to feed off of the unicorn blood to sustain himself because he was in a corporeal form. He no longer had his physical form because the unaliving spell that he tried to shoot at Harry rebounded back at him and unalived him, basically. The only reason he fully didn't pass on was because of the Horcruxes. But this is what I'm getting here. Somebody's spell work has rebounded, back to them. It has rebounded back. And this is literally where they're at. They're in this state. I don't even know, y'all. It almost feels to me like they're in this weird state that if they don't stop doing this spell work, they may meet their end. They may meet the Most High sooner than later. If they keep this up, they have been warned to ground their energy and to remove themselves from this fruitless endeavor, because whoever you are, you're protected. Okay? You're protected. Y'all know the what do they call it? The pentagram ritual to protect yourself. So the pentagram, a lot of people think the pentagram is evil, but the pentagram inverted, right? That has to do with like Satanism, the Baphomet, black magic and whatnot. So when it's inverted, that's when we have an issue. However, upright is perfectly fine. It's like the Star of David. It's like any other star in that it's a form of sacred geometry and it has energy attached to it, right? So here we have this protective ritual. There's like a protective space around you. This could be likened to an energy field, or your aura is protecting you, okay? It's very strong right now, and anybody trying to do weird stuff or play in your energy, it's like being repelled back to them. It's instantaneous. It's almost like a force field. It's almost like some type of attack sent your way, and then it bounces back. It bounces off of you, and it goes back to them. Something here like that, okay? You may be getting confirmation through tarot reads, through this tarot read, but, well, right now it's an oracle read, but it's going to be a tarot read when I get the tarot cards, but still, there could be other tarot reads that are showing up on your feed, showing up on your TikTok, right? Confirming the saying similar things, that the people doing the spell work, the people doing these attacks and whatnot, that they're ending up in precarious, I should say, situations. And it's because they refuse to stop doing this spell work. Watchtower of the West Autumn. So this is happening right now. Wow, that tarot deck is going to move by itself. That literally just moved by itself. I'm going to get the chills. The hairs are going to stand on my neck. So when a tarot deck moves by itself, it means that, the oracle deck. When an oracle deck moves by itself on the desk, it means it still has more to tell. It still has more of a story to tell. So I feel like my ring is going to fall off. It's a clip-in. It's a magnetic ring. It's not an ring. That just spooked me. I'm not going to lie. So bear with me. I'm like stumbling really, really bad. Because it moved. It moved like a fraction of an inch. So whenever a deck moves, it wants to be used. That just creeped me out. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this read. This may just be the shortest read I'll ever upload. Anyhow, this is a magnetic earring, and I keep having to press it because I feel like it's going to fall off. But these individuals, this is going on right now, okay? Deep breath. This is going on right now. These energies are receiving the fruits of their labor, and this is what they were laboring, right? You see this grounding? It almost looks like, look at that really closely. It almost looks like a farm, right? Farmland. And then here we have spell. Okay, so what they were attempting to cultivate, what they were attempting to do here, it's now all going back their way. That's what it's looking like here. So let's take the deck again, because it moved by itself. Clearly, it has more to say. This is the Wishes, Wisdom, Oracle cards, by the way, for those of you interested. I cannot do this. I cannot. This energy has been really intense. I really hope the deck doesn't move by itself again, because the supernatural stuff has been getting out of hand as of late. Here we have remembrances, ancestors, and we have altar dedications. So, your ancestors, they're dedicated to protect you from these people or this person, whoever it is. Like, yeah, I'm hearing enough is enough. Like, there's a certain line that just can't be crossed anymore. It can't be crossed. Okay, somebody here has gone too far with the black magic. Somebody here has just, or with the love spells, the love potion, the potion to poison you, okay, to give you disease, give you, CANCR or COVID, whatever, like, whatever spells these weird people were doing. This isn't going to be for everybody, right? Allergies, whatnot, like, this is where your ancestors draw the line. Now, your ancestors are also saying to remember who these people are. Remember what they did to you in a past life or in multiple past lives, because some of you, these individuals that keep attacking you, right, they have on numerous occasions in different lifetimes been your enemy, been your rival, right, been some type of foe, okay, some type of obstacle. So it's like your ancestors want you to remember. Some of you did, unfortunately, perish at the hands of these individuals or at the hand of this individual in a past life. I do see it here. There were, for some of you, not all of you, some of you have been able to escape every lifetime, or some of you have been able to come out victorious every lifetime against these individuals. But for others, some of you did meet your end, unfortunately, with these individuals. It's like your ancestors want you to remember. Okay, and be dedicated. Be dedicated to this path. Be dedicated to the truth here. You know that somebody here isn't any good, or these energies aren't any good, and you know that they're doing these attacks. So regardless of what's going on, whatever ends up happening to them, it's all on their shoulders. It's all on them. It's like, you don't have to feel guilty, or, you know, because some of you are empath. And like I was saying, some of you are empath, and you don't want to see anybody like suffering or going through any type of hardship. Like, that's not in your heart to wish ill on anybody, or send something someone's way. I'm really not getting that. That's like your type of thing, to wish destruction upon somebody else. But at the end of the day, you're here on assignment. You're here with a purpose. You have a soul destiny, and the Most High and your ancestors, your angels, okay, that massive following that you have in the ethers and the spiritual realms, they're going to see to it that everything goes as planned. So at this point, people doing magic on you, they are asking for some bad things to happen to them. It's an energy of like, this is their time to flee, to retreat. But I have a feeling that these energies are not going to do this, or this energy is not going to do this. You know, on the topic of Harry Potter, Voldemort was, you know, it was his life mission to basically unalive Harry Potter. So I feel like these energies, or this energy, they have made it their life mission to destroy you. And that's why your ancestors, they want you to be dedicated here. They want you to be dedicated to protecting yourself, cleansing your energy, returning to sender, okay, saging, praying, if you have to fast, okay. They want you to be dedicated to this practice. That motorcycle driving by, hand fasting union, and a Lagnasa, prosperity, very nice. So you're getting ready to enter your era. The attacks, if you have felt attacked, if these attacks feel more intense or they're more frequent, is because you're getting ready to enter your era, okay? You're getting ready to enter into your divine union, okay, with somebody very, very special here. A new beautiful soulmate is coming your way, is destined to come further along in the timeline. Of course, certain things are meant to play out, and we can't rush that aspect of our journey. It's something to be mindful of, but it is destined to occur. And you see how those two are jumping up very, very happily, okay? And they're underneath that archway. This is symbolizing a new timeline, a new portal, okay? A timeline is opening up for y'all. And y'all are about to go into this timeline and experience everything glorious, everything prosperous, okay? Everything beautiful. Here we have Lagnasa, okay? This represents the harvest, prosperity, good luck. Lagnasa to me is very much that an energy of abundance, right? Abundance in all its forms. It's very much tied to like prosperity, which is what the card says, but I also feel like it's tied to that mass harvest that our ancestors were able to collect back in the day and whatnot, and having or bearing a lot of fruit, as the expression goes. Here we have this necklace, and it's made out of wheat, right? So it's like the harvest is plentiful, it's abundant, it's fruitful, right? Reaping the fruits of our labor. That's what I get with this energy. That's what I get with this day, because this is a day that is celebrated by some. And so this is where you're headed. You're headed to this place where you're going to be very prosperous. And look at the gold aura here. It's almost this energy of you are a very magical person. Like, even looking at these cards, like, you know how to cast powerful spells and incantations and whatnot. Okay, you're some type of muse. You could be a magician, a enchantress, okay, a high priest, a high priestess, or a prophet of some kind, but you know how to use magic. I feel that over these next few weeks and next few months, you're really going to tap into these abilities, okay, of your magical ancestry. You're going to be connecting deeply with your ancestors to get more information. It's just a very powerful energy here. And I feel like these people or this person, whoever was attacking to you, like they were a little bit mad because why would they even try to attack you in the first place? Like people have to be crazy to try to attack you. I don't know, like the protection that you have, the angels that you have, like the ancestors that you have, people have to be nuts to go after you. They have to have like some type of, I'm not going to say the word, but it starts with a D and ends with an H, and then add wish to the end. Like they have that D wish. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't say it on TikTok. I can't say it on these social media sites. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like they must have a D wish to attack you and come after you and do all this weird stuff because that's where it's surely headed for them. And I speak it from experience because that's what happened to one of the individuals that refused to stop attacking me. They attacked me my whole life. And I got news that they had passed. They passed of the COVID. This is somebody that, for most of their day, they are isolated. They spend all the time at home doing black magic, doing, hexes and curses on people and whatnot. And they did pass. I kept doing return to sender. I knew they were attacking me, but I also knew they were attacking many others. It wasn't just me that they were attacking, but I guess the constant return to sender that I was doing, it finally finished them. And when we do return to sender, it's not to destroy someone. It's just to make sure that none of these attacks fully go through, right? It's to make sure that we are good, that we are okay, that we aren't suffering the effects of black magic or curses or hexes or anything, evil eye, anything that anybody may be wishing upon us, okay? Now, that's not required for everybody, but if you are somebody that is on a platform or you are like a reader, you're opening yourself up to these energies, right? It's important to return to sender. Make sure you don't claim any energy that isn't yours, right? But yeah, that was a dark wish that was doing that to me, my family, many others. And we were told what a horrible person she was. She was not a good person. It's very, very sad. Some people are just hell bent on being evil. What can we do? What can we do, right? Maybe in the next life, if they even give her that chance, maybe in the next life, she won't be that type of person. But yeah, she's gone. She hit the sack. To put it in broader terms, she hit the sack. So yeah, that's it's unfortunate. So here we have Herbal Kitchen Alchemist, and we have Lord God Masculine. So you're tapping into your masculine energy, whoever I'm speaking to. There's about to be some action. Things are about to change. Here we have the kitchen. You know what I'm getting here? Like the ancestors, they want you to pay attention to your health right now. Okay? Eating more fruits, more vegetables, the exercise, drinking that water, that alkaline water, okay? That water that has that Celtic salt added to it, or that pink Himalayan salt added to it. Those herbs, okay? I heard I think it's black walnut oil, one of the most bitter oils you could have, but apparently it kills fungus, excess fungus, candida, and whatnot in the gut and whatnot. I have drank black walnut oil. I believe that's what it's called. It's the most bitter oil. But anyhow, stuff like that. Okay, and they do say it increases your psychic abilities, your connection to the third eye chakra and whatnot. But this idea like of getting into those herbs, into that holistic health, that healing, the magic mushrooms, okay, and getting into that exercise routine with the masculine energy, making sure you're moving your body, even if it's just walking. Honestly, grounding is there, so walking barefoot in your backyard. Some people like to be naked outside, I'm one of those people, like I love to walk around in the wood and whatnot. So if you are into that, then this is your sign, right? Get that fresh air. If you're not into it, right, get that fresh air in general. Go for a walk, right? Pay attention to your surroundings always, you know, because there are spirits to be vent, but it's this energy here of exercise, good health, maintaining your health, okay? You have secret knowledge. I feel here this, as I was saying, I feel like this isn't a lifetime where you're going to be learning anything new. This is a lifetime where you're going to remember what you already know with that Book of Shadows secret. So, any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? I feel like this read was rather straightforward, yes. Pink Diamond and Celebrate. That's the only reason you see. It's like, why can't other people just be happy for you? You know, why can't other people just be happy for your success? Like, instead, they would rather pray for your downfall or something. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. And look at this poor health underneath. Like, people know that you're about to go through this glow up. They know that you're about to blow up. You know, like, they know that you're going to go through this massive transformation. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be rich, or you're going to be well off, okay? There's something here about prosperity. There's something here about new beginnings for you, whoever you are. And it's somebody here, or it's a group of people here, they don't want this for you. But it's too bad. You know, like, I just don't understand. It's almost like it's almost like they're a robot. Like, they've been just programmed, and they fully intend to try to defeat you, and at what cost? It's basically like Voldemort. He fully intended on defeating Harry, and, you know, the biggest irony is that Harry didn't even use any type of offensive curse or attack on Voldemort. He used a disarming spell. So what does that tell you? That's how Voldemort is going to be unalived. His own spell rebounding back and finishing him off for good. Like, his own drive to, you know, destroy, to finish off. Like, these people brought about their own self-destruction by doing this magic. Like, they're gonna start deteriorating, or whoever this is. The world and Phoenix, it's over. It's a new timeline. Excuse me, all you have to do is rest, okay? You just need to rest, give yourself space right now, read a book, watch movie, watch TV show, okay? Or, you know, binge a little bit that social media. You can binge here. This is where you can be a little guilty with it, okay? Because later down in the timeline, I do see that we may go time periods without power because of the sun, because of the moon, because of the planets, and everything that is happening with the energies. I do feel that is going to affect our power grid at some point in the future. Maybe not long term, but it could be a week or 2 weeks where we won't have power and whatnot. This may be like every few months and whatnot. Okay? So binge that social media, binge those movies, those TV shows, enjoy it, because in this new timeline, you're going to be very, very busy. You're going to be traveling a lot, okay? You're going to be Mr. and Mrs. Popular. Like, everybody's going to want to collaborate with you, work with you, whatnot. You're going to have, like, the Midas touch, okay? Like, everything you touch turns to gold, or you open doorways to opportunities and whatnot. Like, that's the timeline you're headed on. Woman and divine timing. I'm telling you, your era's right around the corner. Magnetic. And look what's underneath here. Soulmate. Your era's right around the corner. Okay, you're about to be in your era, your moment. There's divine masculine and divine feminine energy here. So you're going to be embodying both aspects of these energies. And it's only a matter of time. Right now, it's just a little waiting period. And when I'm going to say that, we're going to get the 20% battery warning, okay? This is the iPhone 15 Pro Max that I'm recording on. But it's only a matter of time. You see that 20%? It's about to be blast off. If you haven't watched that blast off read, you should watch that read. You're about to blast off, and the clock, look, it's just ticking, ticking, ticking. The filter, I'm sorry, y'all, if the filter wears off and it scares you. Here we have magnetic. And soulmate. You are one lucky individual. Whoever you are insanely lucky, and you're about to be attracting everything that you want. Okay, multiple love offers, multiple work opportunities, business opportunities, opportunities to collaborate, okay, to work on big projects. Some of you are going to write your book and you're going to publish it and whatnot, and it's going to go big on TikTok. I'm seeing TikTok specifically, especially with this clock ticking. Some of you are going to become New York Times bestseller, okay? For others, you're going to be a singer, you're going to be performing international. I see somebody flying out to Australia to perform, okay? New Zealand here. But it's an energy here about you're about to have the best luck. It's this energy of whoever you are. If you believe you're lucky, you say every day, I'm a lucky person, I attract all kinds of good things, all kinds of new opportunities. You say that to yourself in front of the mirror, that issue is going to manifest itself very fast. It's just gonna, it's like a light switch. You just flick that on now, and then it's coming. It's right there in front of you. So that's what I have for you. This is your era. Pay no mind. They did this black magic, but it reflected back to them, and they're lucky to be alive. I'll tell you that much. Because the next time they do that spell work against you, they may not be lucky. Right now, they're lucky to be alive, but the next time they do that black magic, I'm telling you, and I'm going to get a YouTube comment notification, the next time they may do that black magic, that little spell work for the full moon or the eclipse that's coming up, they may not be so lucky that time. So if you're one of those people that does black magic, I strongly urge you to please reconsider what you want to do to the collective. Please think twice. It's not worth it. There's still chance to change. I always believe, people in this town, something that I want to say to my viewers, and perhaps to these karmics that watch, but people in this town, a lot of people in this town think that I'm a villain and that I'm evil and I'm a cruel person. But that's not true. I believe in second chances. I've had disagreements with certain people, but I do believe in second chances. And these energies that do these things to me and to many others, you have another chance. You have one last chance to show remorse, to want forgiveness for the wickedness that you have indulged in, and to not ask us for forgiveness, but to ask the Most High for forgiveness for the things that were being done. You still have time to make a change. You don't have to be a karmic that is going to go out sad, defeated. Because I'm telling you right now, anybody thinking about doing that weird magic, it's going to rebound. And I think that's going to be the final blow. The time's running out. We're moving into, from a reality standpoint, we're moving into a whole different dimension. We're moving to the fourth dimension. And this is more of a light based energy. Dark energies like this, heavy energies like this that like to do this stuff to people, they're gonna start dropping like flies because their energy is so out of frequency with where the earth is headed. Like, they're not going to make it. If you are karmic, you're not going to make it if you keep doing the karmic things that you keep doing. This is your wake-up call. This is a read not just for my collective, but also for the karmics out there that are in this obsession of doing black magic on others. You have the chance to change. It's like God is giving you that opportunity to not do any more black magic on anybody and to release that, to make a change within yourself and to move on to your highest timeline. So, this is the read for the collective, but I guess towards the end there was also a message there for a karmic. Hopefully these people stop doing this before it ends bad for them. So that is your read. This is what I have for you, and I wish you love and light. Take care.